So quiet. One dares not raise one's voice. So anyway, this looked to be an entrance, but I think that was supposed to be a wall. I think the entrance is around here. Perhaps the Percys were midgets? Look at this. It's lovely. It's really well preserved. But they were midgets. Now, this, I think this was like the banqueting house. Reminds me a little bit of the banqueting house, in fact, at Revo Abbey. Very, very beautiful. I think this was up to the second level, but you can't get there now. It's been filled in. But this would have gone up to the second level. You can see where some bits have been filled in. Pity, but there we are. I suppose at least they took the door off. Again, very, very small. This is made ideally for somebody about 4 foot high. Not somebody nearly 5'11". That's me. There you are, you see. We'll go up to the tower. Let's continue. Now, English Heritage won't have been the only people, I don't suppose, to have changed this. You can see that some of these stones where it's been filled in and modified are quite old. I think that used to be a chimney, in fact, going up there. Because don't forget, it has been restored. It would have been restored after after the War of the Roses, but before the Civil War. And then a third time after the Civil War, so some of these changes will have been a long time ago. 1066. So this is an incredibly old castle indeed, incredibly old. It was known as Norman. Look at that, that's the tower. Beautiful. Let's continue our walk. So this is the hall. What a beautiful place this must have been. Not quite sure what this is. It leads up to a wall. Look at the construction of this. Carved out of sort of almost natural rock here. I think this was actually an exit, according to the plans. I bricked it up. There we are. Never mind. Super. So now our journey is taking us towards this, which I believe is the second exit. Yeah. And that's out. Now, because this wing of the castle is built into the rock, the ground level is down there, on that side of the building. On this side of the building, the ground level's here. So there's a huge gradient. Wow, must be about 10, 15 odd feet. Which means we can climb through one of the windows at the top and get a fabulous look, as if we were on the second floor. Because there was a second floor here, you can see where it was. Hence why there's no windows on the bottom floor on this side. It's not like English heritage not to put bars up here, but there we are. Because one could, in fact, climb down there, across, and then down those little to the bottom. I'm not, because if I try I shall fall and break my neck or something like that. But I will walk along this little bit here, which is very, very stable indeed. This looks like it's original cliff side. This is built into the rock here, and these are the stones built on the ground level up here going up. So it's only sort of 2/3 of the building built. The other half, the other part, this bit, is almost carved out of the rock. It's fascinating. It is very small, but I love it. I love how quiet it is as well, which makes me feel a bit sort of like I'm ruining things by talking, really, but there we are. So it is a pity that one can't get into the tower. That is a shame. But it's also almost keeps its mystery because of that. You can see over there that they had hollow walls on that side, so one could walk behind the wall there. Sorry, a bit lower. Coming out and into the other wall on the other side, you see, because that seems to be how access to the tower was. The access to the tower on that level. Whoops, where are we? I've lost you. There we are. On that level up there, and the level down there, seems to be through the walls, not exposed to this central bit at all. But there we are. So that's Spofforth Castle. I'm actually going to walk around the outside on that side before I go home. It's been very pleasant. It's been very nice indeed. I have enjoyed it incredibly. So here I am, waiting to go home from Spofforth, and I've just met a friend of mine, in fact, somebody who I used to work with called Sean, came round in his car. Apparently he lives down there, I did not know that, so there we are. And he said to me, "Oh, what are you doing in Spofforth?" And I said, "Well, I'm here to see the castle." "Oh," he said, "there's not much left of that, is it?" "Is there?" I said, "Well, no, I'm about 500 years too late, but there we are. Story of my life." I'm actually going to Ripley Castle next week with my nan for bank holiday, but if I wasn't, I would probably go to that. Anyway, better go as the bus is due very shortly.